Okay. Hello. Hi. Welcome to this. I hope you've seen the title. Um, it's a it's a little challenge that I want to do. It's a little thing that can gives a little bit of spice to this amazing game that I love. So let's see. Let's talk about what we're gonna do. What I'm gonna do. Let's talk about how I'm gonna tackle this. All right. First of all, it's gonna be the three hearts only throughout the whole game. I'm gonna put it on hero mode, and I will, like I said, I will try to keep it at three hearts. I sometimes when you get the chests, you kinda can't control what things you get. Like what I mean is, I might be like, oh, that's a chest, and then suddenly get a heart piece. So like, and if it happens enough times, I'll get a new heart. So like, if I do accidentally get another heart, like out of just accidentally picking up more new pieces, or so on and so forth. If that happens and I can't and I already saved, or it's been so long that I haven't saved that I have to redo the whole thing. For continuity's sake, what I'm probably gonna do is just pretend I died once it goes after three hearts. Like for example, if I have four hearts and like I get hit and I have like less than one heart, then I'll just have to I'll just freaking lose basically, right? I'll pretend that I got hit with three and that'll be it. You know, I'll end the game and restart from where I can. So hold up, there we go. It was going to sleep. The console was going to sleep. Anyway, like I'll just pretend that I lost basically. So, but hopefully I'll try not to have that. Like I'll try not to accidentally get another piece of heart. I am probably what I'm gonna do is basically just not go for chests, because just to completely avoid that problem. I'll start the game right now. To completely avoid that problem. So we'll see. We'll see how everything goes. You know how they say. We'll see how the thing goes. How it goes. Let's see. Link. I was thinking about putting another name, like Burger Alchemist or something, but nah. We'll keep it vanilla. Epona. Yeah, sure. I'll keep it like that. Sure. Here we go. This is the meat and potatoes of the thing. Not only am I keeping it at three hearts. No. I'm doing hero mode as well. Like it says right here, it'll be doubled. I'll take double damage and no hearts will drop. Usually, for those that don't know, or if you don't remember, hearts drop usually whenever you cut grass, when you when you break pots, when you do certain, and I don't remember exactly what other ones. Those are the two that come to mind at the top of my head. So only those are, and usually when you're like battling something, like a boss or whatever, you break a pot and you're like, oh, there it is, a heart. And you save yourself in the middle of the boss fights or whatever. But this time with hero mode, that isn't the case. And so it'll add a little bit of extra spice. The only way I can recover hearts will be with bottles. Like I'll have to get a potion and be able. That's the only way, or a fairy, and that's the only way I can help myself. But usually you don't get that stuff until like the middle of the first dungeon. So I say, or the second dungeon. I don't remember correctly. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember correctly, but you don't get it right away. I know that for a fact. I think. I think. Anyway, let's start this. Let's go. Yeah, I'm excited about this. I would 100%. All right, I would 100% love to do the voices here, but I don't think I can do it, man. I don't think I can do it. But hey, you know what? We'll give it a shot. You know, it's never turned out something you've never done before. I mean, you haven't tried it. Let's give it a shot. See, for example, tell me, do you ever feel strange sadness as dusk falls? I don't like it. I don't know, man. They say that it's the only thing when what? They say it's the only time when our world interacts with theirs. Whose world? The only time we can feel the lingering regrets of spirits who have left our world. Oh, that's who. That is why loneliness always pervades the hour of twilight. But enough talk about sadness. I have a favor to ask you. Hey man, what's up? What are you gonna ask me? I was supposed to deliver something to the royal family of Hyrule the day after tomorrow. Boy. Yes, it was a task set to me by the mayor, but would you go in my stead? Okay, sure. You have never been to Hyrule, right? Nope, I've never been out of my home. No, sir. In the Kingdom of Hyrule, there is a great castle, and around it, it is Castle Town, a community far bigger than our little village. Oh man, I'm going to the big city! And far bigger than Hyrule is the rest of the world the gods created. Sweet! You look upon it all with your own eyes. You should. See, this is why exactly I don't want to read. I hate it, man. I hate it because I sound terrible. Well, at least I think I do. Not terrible. You know what? Scratch that. I don't sound terrible, but well, let's get into it. Let's go. It is getting late. We should head back to the village. I'll talk to the mayor about this matter. Sweet. Let's go. Let's hit it up. Let's go. Look at the link, man. About to go to the big city. About to do some huge, important quest. Let's go. Let's go, man. But anyway, I'm pretty excited about this. You know, memes, jokes aside. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. Like, I thought about it. Actually, I thought about it when I was playing. Of all things, I was playing Breath of the Wild. Like, I was thinking, I was like, oh man, when I actually no, scratch that. When I finished Breath of the Wild, I was like, hey, I want to play Breath of the Wild again. I should totally do it with an extra challenge because I actually played it again. After this, like after the first time I played it again, and it felt too easy. I guess like I knew what I was doing. Like I wanted to reach that first high. You know what I mean? Like for those that have played Breath of the Wild, you know what I mean, right? Like the first time when you first, or just a video game in general, when you like it so much, you're like, wow, I want to experience. I wish I could experience that all over again for the first time. Because how good it was. And I wanted to experience that kind of difficulty as well, and that's in that game. So I tried doing that, but it felt too easy. Like it just felt like I was doing the same thing over and over again. No, same thing. No. It felt like I was like, oh well, I've already done this. What's the difference? You know what I mean? And so I thought about that, and I was like, oh wait, oh hey, hold on, hey Link, you there? Yeah. Hey, you mind helping me herd them goats? They ain't listening to me lately. Let's go herd some goats, man. Let's go. But anyway, I tried doing that with Breath of the Wild, and that's just where I got the idea. Oh no, the horse. It's been taken. But anyway, that's where I got the idea from. I was like, oh wait, now I can do Breath of the Wild, but slightly different, and maybe it'll be. I'll have a better challenge, a bigger challenge. I mean, and after that, I just kind of was like, oh well, if I can do it in Breath of the Wild, I can certainly do it. And Breath of the Wild, you kind of have to, you don't really have to go out of your way to. Wait, hold on a second, hold on. Okay, everything's good. All right, it was me. Anyway, like, you kind of didn't. It's not as hard, I guess. No. It's not as easy to get hearts in Breath of the Wild as it is in any Zelda game. Like for example, because like usually in Zelda game you get hearts right after a boss. You can get a heart container after a boss. And in Breath of the Wild, you kinda it's a completely different way to do this. To do it, I mean. And so I just kind of got the idea. I was like, oh, if I can do it in Breath of the Wild, I can certainly do it in any other Zelda game. I'm not gonna try. Oh, sweet, thanks. Appreciate it. I do a terrible. I can only do. I can't do girl voices because my I no. It's like I'm terrible at it, basically. Hey. Mhm. Okay. Will do. I basically wanna save everyone's ears and not listen to my real voice. Alright, sweet. Okay, cool. Let's go. Anyway, what I was saying, it oh shit, hold on. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, you're right. I got where I got the idea from. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to try it in Breath of the Wild, and I actually kind of did. I stopped midway through, but yeah, I was like, well, you know what? I want to try Twilight Princess since Twilight Princess was the first Zelda game that I played back on the Wii. If any of you remember, the Wii. I tried it and I fell in love with Twilight Princess, and then right after that was Wind Waker, which is odd that it wasn't. I got I played Twilight Princess before Wind Waker. I mean, like I played Wind Waker before. I lied. I played Wind Waker before, but like I didn't know what a Zelda game was. I just knew Wind Waker was because the GameCube came first, right, before the Wii, and like I tried Wind Waker, and like I just didn't know what a Zelda game was. I was just so young. But anyway, let's go herd some goats, man. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Alright. The only thing I don't like about Twilight Princess is this tutorial. Not tutorial, but like this beginning section. And I feel like and it's not because I don't have anything against it. It's just it isn't really like it doesn't get to the point because like stuff like this is nice. It's a different thing, I guess. Like you can do different things. Oh no, oh no frick, oh no. And what I'm trying to say is like it's different, but it certainly is kind of a little bit. Oh, come on, no. Okay, that's nice. It certainly is a slightly bit boring, I guess. Not boring, but like I guess what I'm trying to say is like it's not the best thing to do, or doesn't feel the best when you want to go for your second time or third time around playing this game. You know what I mean? Also, what am I doing? Hold on. There we go. Come on. I'm not even paying attention. Oh, I can't go fast. I just gotta go whoop. There we go. Anyway, like I was saying, like it just doesn't feel nice doing this on your playthrough, when you're like second, third playthrough or whatever. But it's just one of those things that whatever, I guess. Come on. Thank you, appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, even then, it doesn't really last that long. So like, if you don't like it, you don't really have to deal with it that much. But anyway, that really isn't like the only slightly negative thing that I have to say. Like that I find it slightly a bit boring. But then again, whatever. It really does. I guess you could see it as a way to like introduce you to the controls and get used to the world, I suppose, which is nice. I like those kind of nice things, where like instead of like stopping you to be like this is how to play, which is nice as well. Like it some people learn in a different way. Having this is also nice. But point is, I like this game. if something if you wanna get something out of out of my rant that I just said, I like this game. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. That I like this game. Oh, sorry this took so long. Okay then, y'all ride all you want. You're tired of riding, just jump the gate ahead and thank you. Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. Thank you. Bye. Alright. Alright. Sweet. Little bit of world building. At least character building, I suppose. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is, I like the game. Yes, please, I want to save. Hero mode. Actually, also, quick facts. Save your progress during. Okay. Cool. Also, little bit of facts. I've never played hero mode. I just never got around to it, I suppose. Hey, wake up, Link. It's morning already. Anyway, let's go. Now we can do something. Let me just get used to the controls again. There we go. Oh, I can't roll. I was like, why? Wait, is my A button? Does my A button don't work? Not work? Why? Alright, let me get the chest real quick here. Wait, can I not get it? I can't get it because I don't have the light. Can I? It's like you can certainly see the outline right here, right? Hold on. I guess not. Oh, it's right here. See, look at the outline. Look at that. I just can't get it. I physically can't get it because I don't have. There's no light. Or maybe I'm dumb. Let's see. Hold on. Right, I don't want to waste time. Right? Hold on. Okay. Here, so no, I would have given me the prompt anyway. If I could. Alright. I think it's rupees. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they're rupees. Boom. Let's go. If I'm not mistaken, those are rupees. Or maybe I am mistaken because you know I wouldn't put it past. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Hey, what's up? Oh, Link, did you hear? They're selling Slingshot at the store right now. Slingshot. I wonder how powerful it is. If you and Mala want it so badly, you just buy it at the parents' shop. See any rupees in my hand? I can't afford that thing. Come on, Beth. Can you just loan it to us for a while? You know I get in trouble for that. If you two want it, save up your allowances or something. But allowances are terrible, and I wish I was born into a family with a slingshot instead of one with a water wheel. Man. Hey man. Hi Link, I finished the fishing rod I was making. Didn't give it to you first thing in the morning, but my dad said you just wait until Link comes to get it. That's why I didn't bring it to you. That's out today. So would you ask my mom about it? I think she's from by the river. Okay. Let's go get a fishing rod. Anyway, yeah. This tutorial, like I said, it can be a little bit boring during your first time, but I mean second to the third time, but you get used to it, I guess. Hey, morning. Got a day off from work today, my boy. Not me. The wife's in hassling. Today's the day to restock our store. Look, see that? Up that tree, you can press. Thank you. See the wooden bees build themselves a fine nest up there. I was thinking about knocking it down. Our cat hasn't come home since yesterday, so I'm in a bad mood. So the wife's in a bad mood, and at the very least, I need to bring home something to her. All right, man. Don't you worry. I'm here to help. Oh yeah. Wait, that's how you do it, right? Or do you with a slingshot? Or do you do it with a slingshot? I think you do it with a slingshot, don't you? Pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure you do. Okay. Well, let me pick this up real quick. Oh, you can't pick it up. I thought it was one of the golden things. Oh right, I remember what I gotta do. I gotta go here, get the fishing rod, and then the cat. Really sorry, would you hear me out first? You haven't seen your cradle floating there, have you? Oh, yeah, I remember. Such a misfortune. How far could it have drifted, I wonder? Right, I don't know what I have to do. I need to get the cradle. But anyway, I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to see the bosses and everything. You know what I mean? Oh, I have to go through there and get the cradle. Oh yeah, right. I keep forgetting. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really excited to be able to play this, and maybe you can teach. Okay, cool, thanks. Oh, sorry. Throughout the tutorial, I might be skipping a few things. Yo, there you are. Check this out. You know Sarah, the general store? Well, isn't that her cat over there? He's been sitting there next to my house, having a staring contest with the creek. You don't suppose he's thinking he's gonna catch a fish, do you? Haha. A cat can't catch no fish. I don't know why I had trouble with that. Anyway, that's not what I was meaning to tell you about. I want you to take a look at something. See that grass growing there? On the edge of the rock? Haven't I seen you whistling with that stuff? I figured it was pretty rare to see it growing in a place like that, so I thought I'd let you know. I bet you could. Okay, cool. Thank you. No, you have to go to the one over there, if I remember correctly. Sweet. Thanks. Appreciate it. And you call the eagle or falcon. I don't know which. I don't think it tells you, or I don't know. I don't remember, but one of those. You call the bird. Let's call it that. I don't remember which one it is, eagle or falcon. Let's go. You send it over there to the cradle. Anyway, like I said, in this tutorial spot, like all this stuff, all the intro stuff, I might be skipping somewhat of it, like all the stuff that I might think is not that important. What reminds me, there is something I'm supposed to give you. You think you can carry that cradle and come with me to the back of my house? Okay. Oh, first thing I do is drop it. Ay. My thanks to you, Link. Yes, I have nearly forgotten. I'm supposed to give you this. Alright, here you go. Sweet. It's simple figuring out with a bop. Okay, cool. Face to the water, use it to cast, press hold of the time button. Okay. You can catch a fish without bait, but you'll catch a larger variety of fish with bait. Cool. It's a little unpolished. My son Colin made this under the instruction of his father. You can use it if you like. Cool, thanks. Okay, let me do this. There we go. Wii U things. Let's go. I have to use the tablet to do that. But anyway, like I said, I might be skipping a few things here and there with this intro section. But I should once this is over, I should be alright with it. Alright. Alright, fishy. 3 and wait for it. Wait, and let's go. Oh no, I'm not used to this. In the Wii version, it was so much fun. It was funny because you could actually like throw it and then just do the motion. Okay, here we go. Just do the motion. In the controller version, like I said, I grew up playing the Wii version, so like I'm so used to just doing the actual motion of the thing. So it was kind of weird to go back to this is the button one, but well, not weird, but like it's just me, you know. So once you're so used to something, when you do something else differently, you're like, oh, I gotta use something differently, you know, something different. I mean. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyways. Good thing there's this intro section because I kind of forgot what the controls of this. I'm sorry, I forgot about the controls. No, I didn't forget, but I just have to get used to, get back to the groove, you know. You simply must hear this. My little kitty cat came so amazing. Today he caught a fish all by his little self. Yep, he caught it for sure. Do you think he caught it? Maybe he's a genius. Of course. Just look at it. Just look. Isn't he so cute? By the way, he laps up the milk. Say, my dear, why don't you have some too? I'm in a good mood, so it's on the house today. Wow! Oh my God! If you saw the beginning of this video, you probably like, you knew, okay? You knew about this. Oh my goodness! First few seconds of the series, and I'm already wrong about something. Oh my goodness gracious! So, remember when I was saying that you don't get the first bottle until like the beginning of the second dungeon? Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Hey. Oh, hold on. Hey. Turns out, you don't get a bottle until you get a bottle almost immediately. Well, and with that, I think with that I'm gonna leave it. Actually, hold on. But yeah, I feel like that's enough for the first episode. Ending it with the fact that I was wrong. I feel like we're off to a great start. I'm just kidding. Okay, jokes aside, it's funny that I said that I was gonna be a bottle until like the second dungeon, and literally, you know, I get it almost immediately. So, well, what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, I think I'll see you next episode, because just by looking at the time, you know. So, oh, hold on, come on, there we go. Right? No, it's a good camera, by the way. Like, I'm not being sarcastic. It's actually pretty good, because usually when you get stuck, the camera doesn't work with you. But this one, it does. The camera does work with you. It's an amazing game. Anyway, so no, hold on, come here. There we go. Anyway, I'll see you next episode. Okay? Bye. Bye-bye. Let me save, actually. Hold on. Before we leave, and I end up forgetting.